Welcome back everybody, and I've got another Snazzy tutorial for you guys today. Earlier I was thinking, what if we had quicksand in Minecraft? Well, this is what it would be like. As you can see, this is pretty much quicksand. You cannot get out of it. I am holding down my spacebar, and you can barely move around until the sand will break. And I'm going to show you what's going on here in just a second. When you place sand on top of cobweb, it will not go through it. When you place sand on a block next to cobweb, it still won't go through it. The only way sand will go through cobweb is if it is affected by gravity, like that. Now you cannot break the sand while it is going through the cobweb unless you break the cobweb. In which case you could have the sand fall with the player, but once the sand falls all the way through the cobweb, it will break. Using this, you can make lots of pranks and traps. This would be great for adventure maps. Here's one version where there will be a secret room underneath. I'll fast forward it until the sand goes all the way through. Okay, so we're just about done here. The sand will break, and then I will continue falling through these cobwebs into the secret room below. This would be good for adventure maps if you don't want the person to get out of the room or have a secret way to kind of trouble them. And we're out. Okay, now let's head over to our little practice box where we are going to make our own quicksand contraption. Basically what we have here is the same thing over there. 2 iron doors, another 2 iron doors, and a room of nothing. This will be the button that will make the sand fall. Now how we make the sand fall is over here. Once you push the button, it activates the redstone, which activates a piston which pushes this iron block. Now on top of this iron block was a sign, and you can link signs to each other. So when the one sign that you linked all the other signs to breaks, all of those signs linked to it will break also. Now this is how we are going to hold up the sand, because as you heard earlier, the sand has to be affected by gravity to go through the cobwebs. So we're going to dig out a little area on the side of our room here, and we're going to start building the redstone. Now, because the button is right there, my bad. And guys, I am not that good at redstone, so I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but as I said, I really am not that good at redstone, so I'm just going to do it this way. Now you're just going to need one block there to break, that the block will be pushed into, and you can put your sign on top. Okay, now we can cover this up a little bit, so when everything does break, the player will not see everything. Now, the easiest way to do this, if you do not have fly, is to make the signs first, but because I do, I'm going to put the cobweb down. This one's just going to have a little 3-row cobweb. Just 1 layer cobweb, so the player will get stuck in it unless you build some sort of contraption room. Now we're going to link all these signs together, and by doing that, you just go to one sign and do this. Now when doing this, you want to make sure it's very important that while you're doing the rows other than that one, you make it off the sign. If you make it off this wall, only that 1 row will fall. So you have to make it off the sign. And it will probably look something like this. Okay, we're done placing signs here. Now all we need to do is place our sand on top. Once that's finished, you're ready to go. Player walks in, hits the button, tries to get out, and quicksand. And look at there, I did that sign wrong. That sign should have been connected to the sign right there, but I did it to the wall. So that's it, guys. I hope this helps. I hope you use this in your adventure maps or for some pranks. Keep it nice. Have fun. Thanks. See you later.